Mailingboss and how to create a regular campaign. So you have two ways to start out. You can either click on the regular campaign on the top, or you can click on this blue button right here. So let me start out and click over here. This is where you're gonna put in the name for your campaign. So mine is going to be, let me click over here, tutorial. It's already over here for us. This is the type of campaign. So in our case, it's gonna be regular, but if you want, you can choose a autoresponder, and if you do, you can choose this sequence right here. And let's choose a list. So my list is going to be this one with 0 subscribers, and here you have the option to choose the segment for that list. I actually do have one, so I'm gonna choose the one with also 0 subscribers. And as you can see, if we choose a list that has tags available, we can also choose the tags for that list. So if you want to choose a tag, you just click on the tag and it'll show up over here. And we can choose more than one. So if the user likes both tag 1 and tag 2, they will be sent to these tags. If you don't know how to use tags, we have another tutorial on that goes more specifically into what tags are and how to use them. I recommend you watch that. And here you can add a new list or a new segment. So you go ahead and you can choose another list by clicking over here. And you can also choose a segment of that list. I'm gonna go and remove that and save it and go to the setup. On the setup, it's very simple. I'm gonna choose the name, so that is the from name. So in my case, it's gonna be my name. You can choose your business name or your own personal name. Here is the from email and reply to email. It is important that you know that if you're gonna be using your email, so for example, sdsad.com, and make sure you validate with us. If you have created an email with us, it'll automatically be validated on the Mailingboss. If you do use, for example, Yahoo, Hotmail, or Gmail, it'll probably go to spam, so we don't recommend that. We recommend you use an email that you created with us, and the same goes to the reply. Right here are the tags. So that is basically the subject. You can choose from any of these tags, but I'm just gonna go and type in the subject, so you can type in whatever you like. Tutorial subject. Okay, and we click over here. You have the advanced options, so you can have all these options. We do recommend you leave them as it is. So for example, embedded images, we recommend that you leave that as a no, and for plain text email as yes. That is because it'll probably avoid a lot of spam. This is the max number of subscribers. If you don't want to have a max number, you can leave it as 0. But if you do choose to have a max number, so for example 100, you can go and choose a random random subscribes. So that'll send to random subscribers on that list. On the email stats, make sure that if you have more than one, you put a comma in between them. So for example, test at gmail.com, you put a comma and then type in the other email. The pre-header, that is basically a short description of what your campaign is going to be about. So that is kind of like a subject. So tutorial, and you can see these two options over here. We can go over them in another tutorial because they are kind of complicated. These are the actions that your subscribers will take after they either open your email or after they open the campaign. And we have another tutorial. We also do recommend you watch them. And once you have that, you can go ahead and click save and next and go to edit your template. Let's drag this over here. And you can edit your template, and once you have that done with your actual email, you go to the confirmation page. We do have another tutorial just on how to edit the template, so basically telling you what how to use these and all the tools over here. And I'm just gonna go and save it next and go to the confirmation page. Once you're here, it is very important that you know that you cannot type. You have to select the date and the time, because it won't work if you do type. On the advanced settings, that is send the campaign to only subscribers that have or have not opened that email. So if you want that, you can choose opened or not, or unopened, and you can choose the following campaign. I'm not going to choose any of these. I'm going to leave it unchecked. And this is a brief summary on your campaign. Go ahead and read that. Once you do like it how it is, you can click on the send campaign, and that will send the campaign. It did not work because I have not set up the correct date, but it'll work once you have set it up as the correct date. So thank you, and I'll talk to you in the next tutorial.